Hold on. Happy
Good
birthday to your
morning.
beautiful daughter, man. Look like she had a blast. Big shout out to her.
Yeah, man,
Right?
she had a great time, OG.
Let's
Appreciate you.
let's get that out the way. Now let's get to the business.
Yes, let's get to it.
Do you see the moon shaking and moving this morning?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot
Hold on.
going on. I
Flea.
like it. I like it.
Flea. Hartenstein. 87, 3 years. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man, he got to take that. He got to
No,
take that.
that's what I
He got to.
question.
He got to take that. He can't. He wasn't gonna get that from us.
But Flea, that's what that happens because of the New York Knicks. That doesn't happen for nothing else. That's what the
No,
Knicks. That's what the Knicks does when you play with us.
no question. They elevated. We elevated. We elevated him to a position. A lot of things had to happen. Like Mitch had to go down. He had to get hurt. Like he had to allow Hartenstein to jump in and really showcase his talent. If Mitch is healthy all season long, Isaiah Hartenstein ain't getting 30 million. He owes Mitch a couple dollars right now. Keep it real.
A couple of dollars.
Yeah, he owed Mitch a couple dollars.
He definitely all
Like,
find us fee. I agree.
that's a fact.
Shout
That's
out
a
Uncle
fact.
Ice,
You
man.
gotta pay you gotta pay your realtor when she go looking for the crib. Like,
Uncle Ice got to always shout out Unc.
Couple
where's
Isaiah
where's
Hartenstein
Unc at?
done got a couple of dollars.
I'm gonna get Unc up
Unc,
here. I spoke to him the other day. He good. I'm gonna get his ass up here.
Oh man, miss you, Uncle
you send in
Ice.
the link right now so you can go crazy and curse us out. This is your fault, hyping him up like that.
Hold on, fellas. Let's talk about it. We all up here, diehard Knicks fans. Please, I need to hear y'all opinions on Hartenstein signing with OKC, not re-signing with us. What does this mean for OKC, and what does this mean for our Knicks?
I I think it just means for OKC it gets a bigger body and a smart big next to Chet. So now Chet don't have to do too much banging, still get an opportunity to grow, and he has a smart basketball player next to him and Hartenstein. For us, losing Hartenstein, I think is bigger than what we may make it out to be. I understand we couldn't pay him, but if we just talking about in terms of just basketball, I think he's a smarter basketball player than Mitchell Robinson is, and you could see that throughout the season. And so losing a backup now it just puts more pressure. Mitch shouldn't be happy about this. If Mitch is honest with himself, Mitch knows that he hasn't made it through an entire season in 4 years. We always have to have insurance for him in case he can't make it. Isaiah Hartenstein was probably the best insurance we've ever had since we've had Mitchell Robinson. And now we don't have the guy no more. So now, Mitch, get in shape, get off IG Live every night, get in the gym, lose some weight, come back ready to rock and roll. Do what you need to do if you're so happy about this, do what you need to do to make a statement. Because I know we couldn't pay him, but I'm not particularly happy about not having a backup for Mitch.
Fabian, I need to hear. Wow, Flea always raw on cut. He gonna give it to you raw. Pause. Fabian, your thoughts from both perspectives, OKC and us not having them.
Well, me and you, we were talking earlier, old boy. Just what was it? 2 hours ago? Damn it! 3 hours ago, we gave y'all a live. We ain't playing these games. I think OKC is not playing around. They'll be on fire. This another smart move, Sam Presti. I'm shocked. Sam Presti. They opened the bank up. I think they see a championship contention here. They don't want to let up on Denver. They don't want. They see what happened with Minnesota. They want to get up on Minnesota. Minnesota ain't got to pass it like this in the front court. Dallas. They see with Dallas too. They got creamed by Dallas, man. They got creamed by Dallas. They re-signed the sharpshooter, Isaiah Joe. The Andrew Wiggins thing kind of surprised me that they could have saved some bread on that, but the Caruso, Hartenstein, and Isaiah Joe coming back is a big deal. I think that puts them in the Western Conference Finals contention again. It strengthens their chances for that. For us, I'm sad that we lost them, but I'm glad we here. I'm glad that we know what's going on because now we got to look to replace Isaiah Hartenstein, our heart. We talked about it earlier. Everybody gets better under Tibbs, man. There's not one player that hasn't overachieved. There's not one player that has exceeded expectations. that's now created expectations. Ironheart now has expectations on his career going forward because he was a part of this team. And as much as I criticize Tibbs, because of Tibbs, highly due to Tibbs. Tibbs is the guy that helped you get to this level, make you understand basketball a little better, get comfortable, set in the NBA for the rest of your life. This 3-year deal is amazing. It's a very slick deal, by the way, because now with 3 years they have his Larry Bird rights in full. So I'm not. I'm glad it's over with because now we can look forward to these replacements, and that's what I want to talk about after we give your take, old ball.
Now hold on, you said something about Andrew Wiggins. Did I miss something?
I'm
Andre,
sorry,
Andre, Andre,
All right,
Andre.
I was
his
about to
brother,
say.
his brother.
Well, my opinion, it's a bad loss for us. I'm not gonna lie. That was way too expensive. I think, I think OKC might have paused bit off more than they can chew. I don't know how this helps or hurts them for the future if they don't win the championship. I still don't know at this point with Hartenstein. I don't know if they're better than Minnesota. I still don't know if they're better than Dallas. Like I said, let's see what moves the Lakers make. So I don't know how much better this makes them, but I know for us, it puts us behind the eight ball, man. This is bad. I commend them for getting that money. You cannot turn that down, but this is bad for our Knicks. I don't think this make OKC title contenders though. Like I said, they have a bright future. I'm not high on Hartenstein like everybody else, but for us he was perfect. So I know when guys talk about certain teams, certain system, guys thriving. I don't know how great he's going to be over there at OKC. I definitely agree with Flea as far as like Chet having a bigger body next to him because he gets punished down low. Pause. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, this is tough for us. This is tough for us. But I just hope it opens up the eyes of superstars to see when you play with us and do well. Look at what can happen. Look at the reward. But this is tough for us. And Flea made a great point. Mitchell Robinson, you know, this may be a blessing in the sky. This may be what you wanted. Now the limelight is back on you. You are starting center. Let's see how you can stay healthy, and let's see if you can get us to the promised land. But we have to get some more big bodies because this between
Fellas.
but yes.
No. Go ahead, OG. I'm
No,
sorry,
no,
bro.
no, no, no. Go ahead. I was just gonna say I'm finished between that and what Philly just did, and then get Drummond. We need some big bodies, man. So go ahead, Flea. I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, no, just a couple things. And I'll end with a question for you, OG. With the moves that we did make, though, right? Signing those, locking in those two wings and it makes our lineup a lot more versatile. Gives us some more options, right? We can go a lot smaller now when we do play those teams that just have a bunch of shooters and maybe one big that's just out there rebounding and defending. We may see Julius Randle play some five this year. Maybe we can get into that conversation. I don't know how everybody feels about that, but I am almost sure that we will see lineups with Julius Randle at the five. I have missed. Well, I watched and listened because y'all my brothers, and I was hoping to get a chance to ask All Ball live somewhere. I got him right now, so I gotta ask him. OG, why are you so high on this move with PG to the Sixers? Help me understand, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not. I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
well,
very impressed at all, and it's like I gotta wait. For me, it's like show me first because I don't believe none. There's a lot of pretenders over there. Maxi is great, but Embiid and Paul George historically have been pretenders. Tell me why this is so nerve wracking for you. I know how you are. Why is this moving the needle for you?
because we had a problem with a hobble Embiid, even though I know we didn't have had Randall. We had problems with a hobble Embiid, and now
Yeah.
they just upgraded from Tobias Harris to Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that's that. Hold on, Flea. Go ahead. Finish off, Flea. I'm gonna put on mute for a minute.
Yep. Yeah. No. No. I think you have to respect it. I think you have to respect it. Um. Perennial All Star. Top 20 to 25 player in the league, wherever you have him. He's a slick dude. Now, Fabian, check this out because this kind of went over my head. He's a slick dude, right? This PG knew he was opting out of his contract this year.
Right.
So he goes and has the best year he's had in
Hello, I'm
one,
back. I'm back, Flea. I'm
2,
sorry.
3, 4. This dude has had the best year he's had in the 5 seasons that he was with the Clippers. Last year was basically his best year. And I'm talking about shooting percentages, I'm talking about numbers, efficiency. This dude shot 91% from the free throw line last season. Like played
What's
70
his career? What's his career free throw percentage?
career is 85.
Who's that?
He
This
shot
guy's a
nine.
scam artist, bro.
This is what I'm saying. He's a slick dude. He's a slick dude. This is the first time he's played 70 games in five. Last time he played 70 games was in OKC, y'all. He played 74 last year. Like that's how you play the game. It's the NBA. But I'm gonna get back to OG and you know,
Yeah. Well,
why does this move mean
well,
something for Philly?
because it to me, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Paul George, but his skill set right now in the league, fully healthy, is probably top 10 skill set. Just him being 6'8", the way he can handle the ball. He got the mid range. He can get to the basket, knock down a three. Good free throw percentage. So him fully healthy. Remember, that's like I said. Once again, we had a problem with them, and they had Tobias Harris. So now they replaced Tobias Harris with Paul George. He's a big body, and they added Drummond. They re-signed Kelly Oubre, who I think is very underrated. And I just feel that's just another. That's just putting us behind the 8 ball. And I'm still taking us. I still think we're the better team, but now it's another year where we have to fight and play hard every game. It's going to be no easy games no more, unless we need Randall to be Randall. We need Randall to be Hartenstein and Randall. We need him to be who he be. And if Randall could do that, then I'm cool. But I'm being honest, Flea, Paul George to the Philadelphia 76ers changed the Eastern Conference. I'm not, like I said, if we go on looking on paper, I understand what you're saying, Flea. I agree. What has he done lately? But still, it's still Paul George. I'm not a big fan of him. But now you have him, Maxey, and B, Drummond coming off the bench. Man, they got big bodies, and they got 3 guys that you could just hand the ball and go give me a bucket. Maxey's damn near unstoppable with the ball in his hand. Then you got Embiid unstoppable. Once again, if Paul George could fit, listen, man, I'm still taking us in a series, game 7, all day. But once again, it's another team in the East now to where we got to fight every game. We got to fight, and losing Hartenstein just makes it even worse because now that's the energy, that's the rebounding, that's the spreading the floor. He hits free throws. We missing all of that now. So yeah, Flea, I'm being honest. I'm a little nervous, bro.
Yeah, I guess I got to get on board, or maybe I'm missing something because, like, I remember Pat Beverly and Lou Williams walking through Vegas when Paul George and Kawhi Leonard signed, and
Facts.
they said the next 5 years is ours, right? Then I watch Joel Embiid on national TV during the NBA Finals sit right next to Paul George and side eye and give him the googly eye on national TV. Then the last 2 days, I've watched my OG make back-to-back posts about Philly and Paul George. So maybe I'm missing something with this Paul George thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but I am not. I need to repeat to the rest of the Knicks fans and my brothers. I am not worried about this Philly team at all. Not yet.
Wow.
Maybe I will walk it back when necessary, but currently, right now, what's that city? The Show Me City. What's that? St. Louis? Y'all help me. What's the Show Me City? Show Me
The
State.
show
Whatever
the
that
show
is.
me state. Yeah, I think it's St. Louis.
St. Louis
I
is
don't.
St. Louis not a state.
But I think they call it. I don't know what's gonna show me state.
Whatever,
But I know.
whatever, whatever. They got to show me because I'm not impressed. Embiid make it through the playoffs. Think about this, y'all. Philly hasn't made a conference final since Embiid has been in the league.
Wow.
A
St. Louis,
conference
Missouri is
final.
the show me state. Thank you, Israelite.
Appreciate you, Israelite. So I don't know. I don't know
Listen,
what.
Flea, let me know if you hear me bad. I'm in total agreement with you.
No,
I
I
don't.
can hear both of y'all well.
Okay, I don't. It's not that the talent wise, you can't knock them for being what they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to look like. But the problem is Paul George has been supposed to look like something for over a decade now. It's just they have to show and prove that in the playoffs. January, November,
But
December, March doesn't
uh,
matter for Paul George and Joel Embiid. That's just a fact. And you
can
have two of them guys again. But it happened. Look, it's happened with Paul George, Russell Westbrook, Paul George,
all right, hold on,
with
hold on.
Kawhi Leonard,
No,
and
no,
right
no,
now
no,
it's
no, no,
Paul
no.
George and
Hold
Joel
on.
Embiid. I don't see it
Hold,
happening.
hold on. Let me cut y'all off. I really apologize, but let's be for real. I'm not saying Paul George. Now, I wouldn't have signed him. He's 34. That means, that contract, he's going to be 37, 38. But let's be realistic. Let's be fair. I'm not a Paul George fan at all. But let's be fair. OKC, nobody plays very well with Westbrook. Whoever he plays with, don't go. Let's be realistic. No disrespect to him. I know him and Bill had a great season. I know him and Kevin Durant, but let's be for real. Playing with Westbrook is difficult. And then now you go to play with Kawhi, who's the Phantom Menace. Come on, man. You go there with the Clippers. Kawhi don't get on the court. And when they get to the playoffs, Kawhi gets injured. So without him and Kawhi on that roster together, that roster is trash. So nobody would ever think Paul George can lead a garbage roster like some of these other superstars. So let's be
Again,
real.
but you
That
talking about a guy who made these decisions. He chose to go to OKC, leave them. He made all these promises to everywhere he was at. He seems like someone. Flea hit it on the nose to start this off. He hit it right on the nose because I didn't think about it like that. But he's on scammer patrol. He is a scammer. He does not get looked at like the way we give flack to Kyrie, especially. He's on Kyrie's level. You ain't a Robin. You ain't even a Robin, bro. What
People
have you
talk
done to prove to me anything to me?
people talk about this dude like this, and I respect it because this is just what they grew up on. But you got a guy in Brandon Miller who's the number 2 pick of the draft, calling Paul George his GOAT. Like people like Kevin Durant once said, my favorite player to watch in the NBA is Paul George. Like there's a lot of high praise for this dude for him to have done nothing in this league. And when I mean nothing, I'm talking about in terms of the great players that we talk about winning, winning on a high level. He's not done that. He hasn't done that in a very, very long time. Right? We haven't seen that. So I can only go for what I'm watching. And it sounds great. It's the help. It's probably the help that Embiid needs, right? They finally make up for the fact that they paid Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler, right? This is the makeup deal. They finally got another guy to put next to Embiid. So we'll see. But I'm not. I love what my Knicks. I love what our Knicks have done. Our Knicks are the cream of the crop right now. Philly, you got to show and prove.
Yo, all boy, shout out to Isaiah Hart. I'm sorry. Shout out to Tobias Harris once again, robbing the joint. 2 years, 52 million from Detroit. Shout out to Long Island's own, Strong Island's own
Strong
Tobias
Island.
Harris.
I,
Say it again. Strong Arm Island.
I said I jumped out there and I said, yo, whoever Tobias Harris's agent is, God bless him. Somebody responded and said, well, God bless his daddy. So his dad is his agent. God bless that brother.
The GOAT.
The
The
GOAT.
GOAT.
The
Wait a
GOAT.
minute. So Tobias Harris pops is on the same level as what you call it from Atlanta in football.
Man, listen. Listen. I need to meet Tobias Harris Pops and Uncle Dennis.
No, I don't know if y'all know
Oh, wait
Uncle
a minute.
Ross. If y'all know Uncle Ross from Brooklyn, I'm sure y'all see his face. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But Uncle Ross is the one that jumped in my DM and was like, "Yeah, it's his daddy, man. His daddy is his agent." I'm like,
Well,
shit.
you said Ross, and I don't even think we want to mention the name Ross today, because boy, oh boy, that Ross name got beat down here yesterday in Canada. But I'll
Oh
leave
yeah,
that for another day.
yeah. They definitely swung on them. That's a fact.
He
But
gonna act like he ain't get pieced up, but we saw it. We saw it.
we peeped it. We peeped it. We see Tobias Harris, Rick Ross, the Pistons. Paul
Now there
George,
was a
Rick
lot of
Ross.
Tobias Harris looking dudes out there putting their hands on Rick Ross. It was
Fact.
Yo, that was a beatdown, man. Paul George, he beat down the 76ers, man. And Isaiah Hartenstein beat down Oklahoma City Thunder.
Lord
That
have mercy.
that's an overpay. But I think, what do you think about that, fella? Do you think it was OKC saying, nah, this we want you here guaranteed. Ain't no way you're going back to the Knicks with this deal.
100% OG. OG, think about this. What did we say? We referenced this to when we were talking about JJ Redick and Dan Hurley. And my whole thing was, if the Lakers really, really wanted Dan Hurley, they wouldn't have offered him a deal that would have made him the sixth highest paid coach in the NBA going to the Lakers. Nah, they would have sent him some money that, what's that term? Make you an offer you can't refuse. Like they would have made him an offer he couldn't refuse. OKC absolutely did that. They said, we know how important you are to the Knicks. We know how important you could be to a couple of other contending teams. Nah, we're gonna give you money that you can't say no to. You thought you was gonna only get 20 million. Here's another almost 10, just so you can't say no. So yeah, I think it's Presti finally realizing that he can't drop the ball on another opportunity for this OKC team to be really good, and he's making a good move. He's making some good moves. I ain't mad at him.
I, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we good. We good.
Yeah,
OG.
yeah. I don't think they made that move worrying about the Knicks. I just think they panicked and overpaid. I think everybody's overpaying. I know, these teams have the money, but I just think everybody's overpaying. I think Philly jumped out the window, even though, it makes them significantly better. But I think everybody's overpaying straight up. And I think what OKC did, they gotta be careful. They gotta be careful because now with that money you gave Hartenstein, that's starting money. So now you gotta expect him to have certain numbers. You gotta remember with us, he ain't average a double-double. He ain't average double-digit rebounds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So OKC got to be careful with what they're doing. Yeah, they make a lot of smart moves, but let's not forget they make a lot of dumb moves also. I'm not hopping on a bandwagon as being some of the smartest guys in the biz because look at the guys they had and let go. So for me, I just think they way overpaid. I don't think it had nothing to do with the Knicks. I just think like Flea always say, this is the market. But my opinion is I don't care what the market is. It don't mean I got to pay you. I don't think Hartenstein makes them a championship contender. I'm
Their
sorry.
best their best rebounder last year, OG, was Chet, and Chet averaged about 8 rebounds a game.
Nasty.
Can they expect Hartenstein to even do that? Like that was their best rebounder last year. So now you asking Hartenstein to come in and do something. We saw that he could rebound. He averaged 8 rebounds for us. Can he do that in OKC?
Bro,
Hey,
I'm not.
hey, we
I'm
hold on, boy. We got a super chat. When you see that colored chat, that's a super chat. John Pettit, he put $10 on that board to let you know, old boy. You said they finally got someone to play with Embiid. He had Harden, he had Maxey, he had Butler, he had Prime Ben Simmons also, and did nothing. Not afraid of Embiid and an old PG.
now. Hold on. Let me respond. What's his name?
That's John Pettit. That's an
John Pettit.
OG chatter.
Big shout out to John Pettit, man. Appreciate the love and support in the super chat. But John, let's be for real. Philly made a big mistake when they let go Jimmy Butler. And remember, if it wasn't for the heroic shot from Kawhi Leonard, Embiid would be out the second round. I understand you have a great point, but nobody believed in Harden. So let's not act like Harden is that guy. Everybody gives Harden the business. Right now, like I said, it's an upgrade from Tobias Harris. People cannot tell me that's not a major upgrade. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When they put out a lineup of Maxey, Embiid, Paul George, and then you just whoever else you want to name, bro, that's a tough lineup. I'm sorry. So for me, being a diehard Knicks fan, we need Julius Randle to step up. Maybe this is what we needed. Okay, Hartenstein, you go. Now Randle can step into, do what he do. But like I said, man, this is It's real right now. I ain't gonna panic. I'm still a diehard Knicks fan, but this ain't no cakewalk. We meet Philly in the playoffs. This ain't no 4-5 games. Nah, this is going down.
If was a fifth, all ball will be drunk as hell at 11 in the morning because this man don't drink, guys. If. A lot of ifs, man. They relying on an old Paul George to get it done. I don't think Paul George is better than James Harden. James Harden is a better passer than he is, a better playmaker than Paul George is. He hasn't had the greatest of playoff moments, but he did save Embiid in them playoffs. Saved his life. Paul George is capable of doing that scoring wise, but he's not a great passer. Nick Nurse is gonna have to work some magic with him. I'm not scared of them whatsoever. I'm standing on that 1,000%. And Embiid is never healthy. But I don't know if you want to comment to that or retort that all ball or flea. But if not, I definitely want to transition to who are we looking at to replace this? Because the two names I'm throwing out there, I seen James Wiseman. I don't know about James Wiseman. Flea said it first, and my guy LB said it. Shout out to my guy LB said it second. James Wiseman ain't the brightest bulb on the tree. We have to finagle some sort of trade, whoever's available. I want Mo Wagner here. Mo Wagner hates the Celtics. He hates everybody. He hates Luca. Every time you see Mo Wagner on that screen with Luca Doncic, it is a potential wrestling match. I love it. That's the
Orlando,
guy we need to sign.
Orlando is not, I repeat, not letting go of Mo
Momo,
Wagner,
Hell
because
especially
his
no.
brother's there.
why they got his brother there. They're not doing that. Um, I don't know, because now the thought of trading Mitch is is tough,
Yeah.
because now if you trade Mitch, you have to get a big back that you're going to be ready to play. You can't just trade him to get something. Like, I saw like potential deals and rough deals. This is not this is not exact, but like Isaac and Wendell Carter for Mitchell Robinson deal. Like, I saw that floating around, right? Isaac has an expiring contract, and
Jonathan
obviously,
Isaac.
yeah, and then Wendell Carter would replace Mitchell Robinson. Again, I ain't no capologist. I don't know if that works, but I just saw it floating around, and I'm like, it got to be a deal like that now. We got to, if you're gonna move Mitch because you don't trust him anymore, you have to get somebody back that you're gonna have to play, like have to play. Like, if we like, there was a sneaky move that happened uh over the weekend, and it's not. I don't think it means anything for the team he went to, but it means something for contending teams by December. Jonas Valanciunas signed a deal with the Wizards, 3 years, $30 million. That ain't no money, really, but he's also not going to stay there, right? That's a move to move some money off their books, and by December 15th, when you can trade players that you've signed over the summer, he's going to get moved. I would look at somebody like him, a Valanciunas. Like, we got to bring somebody in that can play immediately.
So
We can't bring somebody in that's might could play.
so fellas, let me ask y'all this thing. How about we don't look for nobody to replace Hartenstein, right? So with Wiseman, remember we gonna get him for the super low. We just need him to do one or two things: rebound and just be, a pest on defense and help out with the big guy. So for me, I'm not looking for Wiseman to replace Hartenstein. Remember, fellas, we didn't have Julius Randle last season. How about Randle just fill that void? Play up to his size and his potential. You 6'9", 6'10", play your size. How about Randle step into that slot and play that position, which is the four, tough, strong, rebound, push the ball, spread the floor. He can knock down the three. So for me, like I said, I'm not really looking for nobody to replace Hartenstein. I'm looking for Randle to step up. Him and Mitchell Robinson, this is their opportunity to show what they have. How about that, fellas? How do y'all feel as far as, like, instead of looking for somebody to replace Hartenstein, how about Julius Randle? Him just stepping up. Y'all thoughts on that?
I gotta agree with that. That I mean, and especially since what we saw in January. You know, Hart was there. Mitchell Robinson was no, Mitchell Robinson was still hurt, so we didn't get to see the Mitchell Robinson with OG fully healthy with Randall there. It opens things up because now Randall he can work the top of the key and he'll close out on the you can't just play drop coverage on him. He has a little bit of he can put the ball on the floor a little bit. Don't put it too much, and then he sets pretty good picks. So yeah, stepping it up for him is a must. He's already familiar. He started this thing. As much as we drag him, we give him his props for turning his game around, for coming around, and he started this whole wave. And Mitchell Robinson as well. So yeah, let the two guys who really are the staple of the beginning, Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, let them get a shot. You are correct. Let's hone in. Let's get grounded, old boy. Thank you for grounding us right now. Yeah, Julius Randle, we looking at you. You looking for an extension as well. Now, our heart's out the picture. An extension is totally possible without going into the second and third apron. Like we got 30 kitchens out here. I don't even know how to understand that stuff. But Julius Randle has to step up, and I look forward to it. The talking and everything is over with. This is your team. This was first year team. Jalen Brunson took over, but we don't want to kick you out. I don't think any of us really talked about getting rid of Randall either. I think we all agreed that we want to see Randall. We want to see our team. Hartenstein, we envisioned you a part of it, but Randall he can reach heights that our heart could never reach in terms of dominance. We did it in that Chicago game, that Minnesota Timberwolves game, even in the Miami Heat game when he went down. We were soaring. We looked amazing. He was a part of that. He was a part of that. So great point, all ball. Like let's hone it in. Let's get grounded. Our OGs for the team: Brunson, Randall, Mitchell Robinson. Those are the pillars. They're gonna be the leaders, and people gotta look to them on that court.
Julius is more than capable of stepping up. He's more than capable of that. But I think we're missing what Hartenstein brought, which was a replacement and backup to Mitchell Robinson. We cannot act like there's any proof out there that Mitchell Robinson knows how to take care of his body and be healthy through long stretches of a season. There's no proof. So that is what the role that Hartenstein played. We know what we need from Randall.
Good
Randall needs to
point,
come
man.
back and be the 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA player that he's been for the last 4 years. He needs to be that. Just be that. But this thing of like, we know we can't, we need a backup center.
Yes.
We need that. I think that's like priority at this point. Nothing about Mitchell Robinson lets me know that I can trust him by the time April and May come around. Nothing.
Achua is still is a free agent now too. He was
Yeah,
on
we
for
didn't,
six
but
million.
we didn't pick up his option, so it don't even seem like
Yeah.
we probably would want him.
That's
That's
a
fine. But
fact.
remember, now that trade with the Nets, the rumor was McBride being involved. They since squashed that rumor because uh Mikal Bridges money would have been too much. So now it looks like maybe we'll trade somebody else and we could pick up Achua. That's still 10 to $15 million at least. We're entertaining James Wiseman when we've seen Achua in this line, another guy overachieving under the tip system.
Yeah, but
So
hold on. But we're entertaining James Wiseman to be basically like a filler. Like we gonna get him for probably less than the minimum. And like I said, that's something where if that don't work at all, you'll know. Like if he don't, like we know in 5 games if he don't work or not, waive him. So I don't think it hurts us attempting to okay, let's just see if Wiseman can give us something because I'm pretty sure he can give us more than Jericho Sims.
I don't know about that.
Man,
That's what I'm
listen,
saying. Like when we say definite over whatever, there's no definite when it comes to him. This is a number 2 draft pick. Number 2 that has not worked out for the Golden State Warriors. Smartest high profile team in the league right now.
bro.
And
I
then we went to the opposite thing in Detroit. No expectations and still couldn't get it done.
bro, I
So
seen I
I'm not
seen
gonna say a definite over Jericho Sims.
I seen Wiseman post up and actually do a move. I'm not like, there's no way in the world you're not telling me he's not a better basketball player than than Jericho Sims. Yeah, Jericho Sims is probably definitely more athletic. I give you that. But he's not a better basketball player than Wiseman. And I just think it won't hurt. Like we have to, like this is something that it can't hurt us. And like I said, in 5 games, man, get rid of him. But we
I'm
need big bodies.
I'm with you, but I also seen Woj post up 2 tweets with 2 teams dropping him, dropping his ass. So
Yeah.
that's I'm not saying not to give him a chance. That's we talked about it before. Again with the veteran minimum deals with for James Wiseman when you pick him up and the league pays for some of the salary. We covered that last week. We on top of our game over here on Ball TV, y'all. Knicks rehab, y'all. So I'm with that, but I'm also just saying we got to entertain Achua as well. New York bred. He didn't. He was kind of floundering once Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson was coming back into the lineup. But if he's promised more playing time, we all know, hey, that's more confidence in you. And he did perform in the playoffs. Where that's the ultimate. Where we haven't seen James Wiseman or a lot, and Isaiah Hartenstein, we were kind of disappointed him in this playoffs. If we gotta keep it, if we're keeping it 1,000, and
Wiseman getting
Achua, he
thrown.
overachieved.
Wiseman getting thrown around because of he's available. Like I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even. Like I wouldn't even think about James Wiseman if Hartenstein signed with us. Like James Wiseman.
That's a fact.
The tonality in Flea was just what available.
Because
That
I
was
hate these dudes.
disgusting.
I hate these dudes that get these opportunities to play at the highest level in the world and don't work on their game. You are here now, Jericho Sims. Become a basketball player. You will be out of the league quickly if you don't figure out how to play basketball. James Wiseman, the same thing. Figure out how to be effective out there. Do something.
Yeah, that is it. Shout out to Vaughn Allen. Shout out to everybody, all Ball TV members in here. Randall defensively, in contrast to iHeart, is nuts. They're night and day defensively. 30 gonna get you on the boards, but the rim protection for now is gone. Well, somewhat rim protection because we seen that rim protection disappear also, Vaughn, against Indiana and Philly. Where was that at? He had the game-winning block on against Tyrese Maxey in game 1 or game 2 when DiVincenzo hit the game-winning shot. We got to give him that. Better rim protector than Julius Randle. Randle does disappear sometimes. Like he loses his head a little bit on offense and defense. We know what guy we're dealing with over here, but his upside is higher than Hartenstein. That can't be argued. There's no way you got a team right now. He's making more than Hart and deservedly so. He earned that. He's all NBA. Hart ain't gonna be all NBA. We telling lie. We're gonna start telling lies and say he's all NBA. That's gonna be a complete fabrication, guys.
I agree. I mean, I
Totally
totally,
agree.
I totally agree.
There was a name they threw out here I wanted to get to. Edwards. Somebody said. I'm not familiar with his game. Trying to get to that comment. And B. Paul George. Damn, I can't find it. It was something Edwards. But I mean, who else is out there for repair? Oh, Bitsati. He's all right. I just don't see these guys being the iHeart role. If we're looking to just fill what he does,
Yeah,
they're
but
not gonna do that.
once again, we gotta, it's hard to find guys to fill a role. Like we don't need to be looking for somebody to do what Hartenstein did. Like that's, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but every play is different. So I just feel, like Flea said, um, I still think we the better team in the East. I think we made the best moves thus far during this free agency and during the draft. So my thing is, I don't want to get caught up in looking to replace Hartenstein. Yeah, we need a big body, but we don't need to just do anything. Like y'all say, y'all big on culture, y'all big on fit. We don't need to just get anybody. Like I said, in the meantime, let's hope Mitchell Robinson is healthy and gets in shape. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing Julius Randle back in the lineup, healthy, strong, and ready to rock. Because before we made the OG trade, we was high on our Knicks. So now that we got OG, remember Hartenstein was like a plus. Okay, we didn't get him, but I think we still the second best team in the East. So I'm not, I'm hurt, but Flea said it a while ago. We can find another Hartenstein. We just gotta be patient. We ain't gotta
Yeah,
do
we can.
nothing. We ain't gotta do nothing extra. We ain't gotta do nothing extra. Somebody gonna fall in our lap. So I just think, we gotta let go of the let's try to get somebody to replace Hartenstein. Nah, remember, we ain't have Randall through that whole run. Now we got Randall back. We got our guy back. Remember, we may look better. You never know. Let's see what happens. But big shout out to Hartenstein, man, getting that money, man. I commend them for that, man. I salute anybody, that work hard and get what they worth. But Lord have mercy, let's see.
Hey John Smith, ain't nobody listen, man. Miles Bridges, he's kind of. I mean, they got the kid from Kevin Porter Jr. went to the Clippers. I guess Miles Bridges has a chance now, but I'll stay away from that. We don't need. That's unwanted. It's New York. The media is crazy. The
Oh,
upside
bro,
ain't great enough.
it's basketball. Fuck all that. It's basketball. If he can
Oh,
make
you
us
think
better,
so?
I don't give a damn about none of that. Respectfully, that ain't none of my business. That thing was settled, done. All of that is over with. Will he have to answer questions at some point? I'm sure people yeah, but the way this 24-hour news cycle goes, respectfully, there's been a few more people who have done more and way worse than he's done. He paid his debt already, got suspended, paid the fines, did all of that. He played well coming back for Charlotte. For me, I would not be
He
worried about anything like that.
he
But
he could definitely help us coming off the bench, especially if we ain't gotta, give him too much money. I know he's gonna want something, but he definitely come helping off the bench. But I agree with both of y'all. We need a big body, so
yeah,
we definitely need a decent backup center because Mitch is definitely can't really depend on him to stay healthy. But
hard
with
to.
the but with the Bridges thing, like I said, he come off the bench, firepower, can knock down a three, another shooter, another tough guy, another guy that can play basketball. Listen, I'm all for, especially getting guys where we not overpaying, where it's not hurting us as far as like making future moves. I don't mind it at all.
Miles Bridges came back last year, was 21-7. I will take it.
Yeah. And how tall is he? About 6'7"?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Another lefty.
Yeah. But also, like I said, at this point, man, we need some big bodies, man. You know? Yeah, I mean, if we get him for the low, why not? Like I said, certain moves can't hurt us.
Yeah,
And remember, Tim ain't got no problem not playing you.
yep.
You ain't gonna mess nothing up over here.
And he a free agent right now too. I don't know what kind of money he would command, but he a free agent.
Y'all starting to convince me. I'm thinking just dealing with the media in New York, but especially if nobody's giving him a because how many guys have been signed already? And I mean, talent wise, he would make more than these guys. But if you get him on a cheap contract, that's a complete upside talent wise. I think like, he would be crazy on the team on this team coming off the bench or whatever. He would have to come off the bench, but that would be nuts. How do you think
Uh,
he is defensively?
how he's better, meaning better than he was when he came into the league.
Well, I mean, we should be fine defensively. I'm not,
I'm not scared
he,
about. I'm not worried about us
yeah, at
defensively
all.
at all.
Yeah, he's not a
Word.
clone. Like I'm not. I think Miles Bridges gonna hold his own. I mean, of course, if you got to guard the greats, the Kawhis, the KDs, and all that, you don't even expect nobody to stop. But ain't nobody just taking advantage, pause of him. So, and like I said, with the defense, with Mal, with OG, with Mitch, with DiVincenzo Hart, with they toughness, tenacity, and just being pests. With Brunson taking charges. Nah, I think defensively we fine. We just got to stay healthy. We need Randall to be that three-time All-Star, All NBA player that we know he can be, and we just got to find a legit backup center, and we fine.
I want to shout out Tommy Beard with this tweet. It is hilarious. Imagine trying to tell someone 5 years ago today, the day KD and Kyrie teamed up in Brooklyn, Paul George and Kawhi agreed to go to LA, that Kawhi would be the only player remaining on either the Nets or Clippers, and the franchises went on to win a combined total of 4 playoff series in 5 years. The death of super teams. And that's the other thing. Why Philly doesn't scare me. That's a super team. That super team business. That
Why?
doesn't work.
Why are they a super team though?
What? Those are three
No,
superstars.
I'm no,
Those are
bro.
three.
Maxi ain't no superstar yet, man. Come on, man. Stop, man.
He's he's
Stop.
he's top he's top 15 by any measure, $200 million says so. I'm just saying, when you got that much pressure on three guys,
Scotty
it's
Barnes got
it's
two. Hold on, Scotty Barnes got 200. He top 15. Let's
nah,
don't do
not at
that with the
all.
right. So don't tell me
Okay, but
because Maxi got 200, he top 15 because he's not top
okay.
15.
So name me the other two guys Scotty Barnes lined up with that's been in top
No,
15
no,
lineup.
no, no, no,
That's
no.
that's all I'm saying. Scotty
Maxi is
Barnes
not.
ain't part
Hold
of a
on.
super lineup.
Maxi is not a top 15 player in the NBA. What are you
Top
talking
15
about?
point guard, top 15
Oh, point
playing
guard.
his position. Yeah, but all I'm saying is that thing to me sounds like you got your team centered around three guys, and that's tough to win. When the Miami Heat did it, it was tough. D Wade was injured. These guys get injured, bro, and it's a lot for them. It's a lot of pressure for Anthony Davis.
Listen,
All these guys.
yeah, you can't say on first hand, how you not, you don't believe on Paul George, but then on the second hand, he go to them and you call him a super team. You can't have it both ways.
No, 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 no. That's how y'all put it. This is a super team, and this is two, three guys. That's all you need. And I've been saying that's not all
I
you
never
need.
called it.
That's
I never called it a super team.
okay, cool. But I'm saying that kind of style of creating a team doesn't work. It has not worked. That's what this post is about. The last 5 years, it hasn't worked. So why would Philly go on to do that? Because they're desperate. That's why I'm not scared of them. Because it's the same exact recipe. What what in the last 5 years has told us that that's going to work? Only one team has won, the Lakers, and they didn't even go the super team route because they didn't get that third star. They had to go get two defensive role players. They had to go get a backup agent veteran Rondo. They had to get two centers behind Anthony Davis. They built that team correctly around two super guys. So I don't see Philly doing that. They have a lot of money on the table, but until they sign Miles Bridges and these other guys, it's still not scary yet. So
Hey, hold
Where
on,
the league,
Flip.
where the
Can
league
I
is
ask?
going, yeah, go ahead, OG.
No. Go ahead, Flip. I'll go after you. Go ahead.
No, I just said where the league is going right now. If Tyrese Maxey is your third best player, you in really good. You in a really good shape. You're in really good shape. Now I'm not gonna say they're title contenders, but I am gonna say if that's who your third best guy is going into the playoffs, yeah, you are.
But
You're a scary team,
so
but you got to show and prove.
before I ask this, I'm gonna just say this. I like Maxi a lot. I'm not high on him like everybody else. Um, Without Embiid, that team is not even a playing team. I seen what Brunson did with nobody. Not saying my guys is nobodies, but just injuries. I ain't seen
Mhm.
Maxi do that. So you're not gonna tell me if Embiid is injured for literally the whole season. Maxi is nah. I'm not. So I'm cool with that. But let me ask y'all a question. Right now, if he's in shape and healthy, why don't we go take a look at Dwight Howard for a year?
to, the Heat would get him to match up against who? Dwight Howard? I mean,
No, no,
Embiid
no,
and
no, no.
Joker.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying a big body that defensively he's a monster. He's a rebounder machine, and he's physical. You ain't punking him. You ain't running over him. You ain't doing none of that. So I'm not saying for him to stop Embiid, but I'm just asking y'all if you were the GM, if you were coaches, would you see if Dwight Howard is healthy in shape and physically ready to play a season instead of trying to go get Taj Gibson?
Um, no,
Okay.
and I will only say no. Uh, because I want somebody that has been playing NBA basketball in the last season or two. I mean, it's cool, okay? Like,
Yo, Flea is cold blooded. Yo, he
like,
been playing basketball. What are you talking? In China? What you-
No, he said NBA basketball specifically.
okay,
Thank you, yeah, Flea.
like
That was
I
better
know
than
what
I
the
could say
like.
it.
Come on, I know what the dude is capable of, but like, we got to understand, time has passed, and this notion that Dwight Howard was gonna come in and do exactly what he did to Joker almost 5 years ago. We almost getting up on 5 years ago that happened. That is not something that happened last year or the year before. Joker is a completely different play. Yeah, try that shit with Joker now. I would put my money on Joker.
But
I
once
don't.
I
again,
was
Flea, I'm not asking him to stop the Joker. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying if we need big bodies, if we need guys that's gonna rebound, be physical. I'm just asking, but like you said, I respect your I respect your
I don't
answer.
know. It just, I know you said don't bring Taj, right? Because why do you want to
Come
bring
on, bro.
Taj?
Yeah.
But same thing. I don't want to bring Taj. I don't want to bring back the White. Like, no, come on. He's online talking about. And I never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Yo, listen, man. When we do the unfiltered joints, that's gonna be strictly for the members. I'm 41, and because that's
Yo, man.
hilarious. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. You said it better than I just can't wait to hear all ball the next post 10 games into the season when there's no Joker to go up against and what Embiid to go up against and Dwight Howard is out there stumbling and bumbling because all supposed to go crazy on Dwight Howard. What do you go back to China? He's gonna go crazy.
Like
Dwight
it's a
Howard.
like it's a fire sale right now in LA with the Clippers. Let me find a way to get Zubac. Like, find me a way to get Zubac.
Yeah, I would love Zubac. That's a fact.
Somebody like that. Like,
Don't do that. Oh man, no, don't do it. Wow, don't do
Yeah,
that, Flea. Wow,
I
don't
would
get me
love to get
going.
Zubac. Yeah, I would love to get Zubac.
it's a fire sale over there. Zoo, come on over.
No, no monkey wrench. When I say I'm 41, some flagrancy already took place.
Already
I'm just
happened.
trying.
It
That's the
already
fire
happened.
extinguisher.
It already went down.
Yo, Zubac is damn. Don't do that to me, Flea. Because remember, for Houston playing around, there's no way Leon Rose ain't pick up that phone and contact them to throw. Like that was crazy to even float the idea that Sengun is available for a trade for Durant or whoever it was. Don't do that. Don't do that. Send you Mitch right away. Mitch and whatever other draft picks we got left. That'll be insane. Or am I crazy?
Nah, you're not crazy. I'm just, yo, man. This is these last couple days, man. Has been so exciting, man. And it's like this is what you want to see in the off season. You get so many, off seasons where it's so much speculation and nothing happens. And it's like, yo, man, it's NBA, man. This season coming up, man. Like if everybody can stay healthy, it's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah,
You know,
we in for a hell of a season.
yeah, Flea. As long as everybody stay healthy, this is gonna be a hell of a season, man. It
Well,
ain't going. Go ahead.
let's stay in the East real quick. I know y'all got y'all for a few minutes. The only teams that have gotten better, we gotta concede the 76ers got better, and that salary cap does scare me when I think about it some more. But it's the Celtics for maintaining. The Knicks had an incredible offseason. The 76ers at this point might have had the second best offseason out of anybody. They're trying to bump us out of the first spot. But has there anybody in the East that got better really? Maybe Orlando with that trade or the signing of KCP.
Yeah, I think Orlando got better. Another year of experience and KCP. Remember, KCP won a chip with LA, right? If I'm not mistaken.
And Denver.
And
Right,
yep.
exactly. So he got 2 championships. He can bring that pedigree over there, and he's tough. So I think they got better. And I'm gonna be real. Indiana got better because they got their guys back. They got their guys back. I think Indiana got better as well. Like I said, when Flea, I gotta steal it from Flea. Big shout out to him. When guys lose players, like what the Denver Nuggets did, with just losing everybody damn near. When guys
Mm-hmm.
come back with their guys, I think you come back a year stronger, a year tougher. So I think Indiana got better as well by just re-signing their guys and coming back fully healthy to do it again.
Yeah, I think that's a nice subtle move by Orlando, getting KCP, another defender. They were already great defensively. Now you get another guy that don't have no problem playing defense. I like that Orlando is not skipping steps. Like, they got a great play in Paolo. I think Franz is gonna start to blossom into that fringe all-star player, second tier type guy to play next to Paolo. They got a great coach. So, like, I like that they're not skipping steps. I didn't really want them to go get Klay Thompson or Paul George or somebody like that right now because I don't think they're ready yet. 7 games in the first round, you know, they got to go through that. They got to go through what they go through. So going and getting a big name right now for them, I think would have tried to like, skip steps, expedite their growth where they're not ready yet. That KCP grab is perfect. Right now, you just go into this season and be better than you were last season, get into the playoffs, and try to get out the first round this time. Then, at some point, when if you need to pair somebody next to Paolo who is another all-star level, superstar level player, then you do that. But I like that move they did with KCP. So yeah, I think they got better. I still just got a bad taste in my mouth, pause from Indiana. So I ain't really about to big them up. They signed their guys, cool. Do it again. Do it again next year. Do it again.
Got you,
Do it.
got
Do it
you.
again. Do it again.
Well,
Let me see you
hold
do
You
it.
don't
on, hold
believe
on. You
him?
know what? You know what? I gotta retract that. You're right. Why am I even talking about Indiana? Yeah, you're right. I ain't giving Indiana no props. They dirt.
Yeah,
Hopefully, they be the bottom of the barrel. My
yeah.
apologies, y'all.
Nah, you go, G. Sometimes we got to help each other. They can go to hell. Indiana, get them out of here. Everybody knows they front runners now. Everybody knows they front runners now. They was thumping their chest when stuff is good, and then when stuff ain't, you can't find them. You can't find Halliburton. I want smoke for him so bad, so bad. I
I,
hope we took.
I pray we meet them in the playoffs again.
Oh my God! I hope everybody took that last 7 game series personal. I hope OG did. I hope Randall did. Watching from the sidelines. I hope Mikal comes in and is like, no, I took that personal too. Like I want. We got a lot of heads to knock off coming back this year. We did.
Cause
We had a hell of a
hey,
season last year, but
cause you know what, fellas? Like when I think about it, right? It's not too many centers we have to worry about in the league as far as dominance, right? So you have, let's just say Cat, Anthony Davis, Embiid, Joker. Who else do we have after that? Where it's like when you play against them, it's gonna be a problem.
yo, we
Sengun
haven't.
right now.
All right,
Yo,
Sengun. All right, that's five.
let me
Let's
be
try to
honest.
get 10.
Let me be honest with y'all. In the last hour, shit, in the last couple shows, I've been watching, we have not made one mention of Milwaukee at all. Like
Yeah,
one
you might.
mention of Giannis, one mention of like nothing. They've done nothing, and we've mentioned them at all.
Hey, Flea, I'm a big Dame Lillard guy. I'm about 50% over Dame, bro. Yeah,
I
I'm
Wow.
being
knew,
honest.
Fabian, this was
Yeah,
coming. This was
and
coming,
and
Fabian.
y'all
Well,
know
but
me.
that's
I
what I was
never was
saying
high
about
on Giannis.
when it comes to Clay and it comes to Dame, you know, because I'm not gonna say all balls are stand, but that's those are his guys, man.
Those are
So
his
when you hear
guys.
him
Yeah.
go, yo, man, oh Dame, get out of here. You ain't no top 10 point guard. And he's been holding them down. Cause to me, not that Dame was always overrated, but I always thought, yo, Kyrie's better than him. Like some guys just they get to the basket easy or whatever it is. And that's just my opinion. Ball, ball, that's his guy. So
Bro.
for him to go, I don't got any belief in the Milwaukee Bucks. And the first mention, he didn't mention Giannis first. He
Right.
didn't
But
mention
no,
Doc
no,
Rivers
no, no,
first.
but
Right.
but no, hold on. The main reason I didn't get to, the main reason is Doc. Anywhere Doc is at, I'm good. I
Yo,
have no worries.
OG is the definition of loyalty. I'm telling you, when he said he loves a guy, look at Fish. Look at Fish.
Fish, what up, baby? But hold on, y'all. Before I forget my point, I don't think there's 10 dominant centers in the NBA that you go against them and they could take over a series. So this is my thing. There's times we could put out a lineup where, like you said, Fabian, Randall is the at the five.
Yeah.
And so let's just say let's say Brunson, Josh Hart, Brunson, DiVincenzo, OG, Mikael Bridges, and Randall. And then off the bench, we got Hart, Mitchell Roberts. So I really think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be fine, man. And I think that small ball lineup, we gonna do some damage to a lot of teams. Now, when it comes to those teams that got those dominant sitters, this is where we're gonna need Mitch. But now really thinking about it, nah, man. I think we're gonna be all right. We just need our guys to stay healthy and play up to their potential, especially Julius Randle.
I like what Hector Gaston said. We shouldn't overthink this. We picked up Bridges and OG can guard the five. He can guard the five, but that's part time. Again, we have to trust. Tibbs has to get it in his head. That Mitchell Robinson, OG, and if we get Achua back, that's lethal.
Yeah,
Also,
but
another name on
Randall got to guard some fives too sometimes.
right.
Come on,
Do
man. He's
something
sick.
in the paint, man.
Yeah, y'all say
Yeah.
he's strong. He's 6'9". Listen, look what Miami do with no big men. Bam Adebayo is like 6'7", bro.
Come on now.
Bam ain't 6'10".
You know why I sing Bam's praises all the time? Because
You
Bam
right,
goes out
Flea.
there
Yeah.
and he knocks around and bangs with all these bigs in the league, right?
Yeah.
So if we asking Bam, you know, if Miami can ask Bam to do that, which that's his strong suit. Don't get me wrong. Bam is a better defensive center than a lot of these centers out there. But Julius Randle, go guard your position, please.
Thank you. Thank you. We nah, for real.
That's
We not
it.
telling
That's it, OG. Go guard your
we
position, man.
we not
Like,
telling you to be. I'm not telling you to be Bam. I'm not telling you to do none of that. I'm just saying if Miami can get away with it, why we can't?
yeah.
And we got better talent. Miss
Yeah.
me with all that. Well, you know, Miami, they produce. I don't care about none of that. Right now, we got the better roster. So us losing Hartenstein shouldn't be too crazy. We need Julius Randle to step up. So now the trades and all the nonsense and the rumors about him can stop. He can put a stop to it. He can make us as Knicks fans go, nah, we need Randle to retire as a Knick. Go out there, give us your all. And like you said, Fabian, before I cut you off, bro, you got to guard some fives too. It can't be on Precious Ochua. You strong and bigger than him. Yeah.
Another name out there. Shout out to that was Monkey Wrench, right? Oh man, it's summertime out here, fellas. It is summertime.
that's a fact.
I'll be off in about 40 minutes. I can't wait.
Jeez Louise. And yo, it's a beautiful day out there,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm
Beautiful.
walking. Hey, Flea, I'm walking uptown, baby.
You walking
Listen,
uptown. I ain't
That's
mad
a
at you.
fact.
no, I at all. I ain't mad at all. I gotta get some rest later on, but please do it for me. Maybe take some pictures. No, I'm so no creepy. Just be Peter Park out there real quick.
Oh,
Shout out to
man,
Monkey Wrench. Shout out to
Trying
Monkey
to get
Wrench.
this nigga to go to jail.
Yo, he
Oh,
told
No,
me,
look,
just go use your eyes,
he
bro.
told me be
Just go
Clark
use-
Kent and Peter Parker. Yo, this dude is crazy.
listen, man. You just sightseeing the New York City summertime. There's nothing wrong. Where you guys going? Where's your mind at? Monkey Wrench built. What's the Mo Bamba situation looking like?
Sure.
Nothing. Stay the hell away.
Exactly. I'm not even
So
responding
hold
to
on,
that.
wait. Yeah, but Flea, we said James Wiseman. You're totally against James Wiseman, Flea, right?
1,000%. Let me be honest. The nerve of me to be greedy, knowing that we need help. Like, so let me open up my mind a little bit and be open
Okay.
to actually doing something. All right, I'm sorry about that, fellas. Let me relax.
No. We don't relax. We need Flea raw and uncut because
No. Hold on, Flea. Hold on, Fabian. No, let's have a conversation while we here. Who's better, Mo Bamba or Wiseman?
Mo Bamba.
Oh my God, that's
Hold on,
like
Yeah,
what
that's
has
no,
hard.
it's not.
What
Don't
has
do that.
Lord have mercy.
What has Mo Bamba showed that he's better than Wiseman? To me, they both equally terrible.
No,
Yes, that's
Mo
why it's
Bamba.
like that's
Okay,
hard.
Mo Bamba has scored 10 points a game at one point in his career. Mo Bamba shoots 36% for his career from three, 39% last year. At some point, he shot 39%, 38%,
How many
38%.
how many games he played? He can't
And
even get on the
somehow he's
court
not
right
good.
now.
Hold
Somehow
on,
he's
40.
not good.
Okay, 42, 47 games, 62, 46, 71, 49, and then a combined, that was a 49 total last year. No, the season before, 57 last year for Philly. This is where he's where he throws me off at. 13 minutes and four. Oh no. Okay, no. Hold on, I mistook that. That's my fault. This is
Yeah, I
actually
know.
great. Hold on, 13 minutes a game, right? And he only averages 1.8 fouls a game. I'm not mad at that because he has a block in 13 minutes of play. He averages a block a game, less almost half a steal, and 4 rebounds a game. That ain't James Wiseman ain't that whatsoever. If we're gonna have a project to look for, he made $2 million last season. Nothing but upside. I'm just talking about the same way we looked at James Wiseman in that bracket. I don't mind an experiment with Mo Bamba because he's been experimented all over the league.
Cortage. Just call Taj, man. Just call Taj.
Damn.
Now listen. This gonna sound crazy. I try to go get both of them.
Like,
Wait.
well,
Oh, James
let's be
Wiseman, you mean?
honest.
Not
Let's be honest. We may need to pick up Achua's. Like, I know we didn't pick it up, but we may need to sign him at this point. Like, that may need to happen. Precious gave us valuable minutes in the time that he played. So we may need to.
He played professional ball, Flea. Precious played professional ball. Yeah.
Right. We may need to look at him. Maybe I'm being ridiculous. I'm looking at Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba's best season was a couple years back with Orlando. And he played 71 games, which is really good. Like, that's really, really good. 10 points a game, eight rebounds. That's the same thing Hartenstein did for us this year, basically. Could he do that?
2 offensive rebounds. I'm looking at just
He did that on a 22-win team too. So there's that.
Well, again, All Ball made the point, and we've been, I'm the biggest Tibbs critic now, but we got to give it up to him. If he smells the weakness that he don't want him around, we know Mo Bamba's gonna be at the end of that bench with the warm up suit on and everything, like Evan Fournier was for 4 years. Now we ain't playing them games with you. So whether it's Wiseman or Mo Bamba, one of these guys are gonna get picked up for the vet minimum. And this is, as much as it hurt losing iHeart, man, we got money on the table then. And I think I want to conclude with that. I'd rather go into the season unless we have to go counter somebody like Jalen. Oh, Jalen Smith is out there, Flea. What do you feel about that kid?
Didn't he get signed?
No. He just got released. He signed the deal he didn't exercise his deal. The last I heard he's a free agent. I'm gonna look it up right now.
You're talking about Jalen Smith from Indiana?
Yes.
Yeah,
he just signed a $27 million deal with Atlanta, Chicago, somebody.
He signed though. I know that he signed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why do you like him anyway?
I thought he was good. I thought he had upside.
He signed with the Chicago Bulls.
It's the Bulls, OG? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
3 years, $27 million.
Good for him. He looks like a grown Bryce.
I would have loved Plumlee, man. I keep saying that. I would have loved Plumlee.
Okay.
Plumlee signed for 5
OG.
too.
Okay, yeah. OG.
Yeah,
okay.
He signed with the Suns.
He signed with the Suns, but okay. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, like those are guys that we gotta, because we kind of had to know we had no chance getting Hartenstein, man. We had to know that.
Yeah.
We had to know that.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Yeah, because we had to, because the agent, remember Aaron Mintz, CCAA. So Aaron Mintz knew. So Leon Rosenham is cooking something up right now. We believe in Leon. We believe in the Don Dada over there. So
you know what I'm thinking? Maybe Flea, maybe Fabian. They're monitoring Mitch, and Mitch may be looking good. That's the only thing I can guess.
OG, I've seen Mitchell Robinson on IG Live for the last 2 weeks.
I know. He got the chipmunk cheeks. I know, bro.
I don't like the way he looks. His belly looks a little over his belt. I don't like it. I don't like it, OG. The way he's sitting, he's not sitting up.
Looking like,
right, he's not sitting up straight. Sit up straight. Go get a haircut, man. Please.
Is it Theodore? Simon Theodore.
What is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, you're right. I tried to bamboozle the people, Flea. We can never bamboozle the people. I'm sorry.
Dog, we just call Mitch a chipmunk.
Oh man.
I went back to the day.
I think we're gonna be fine. Like I said, I think who has to worry about all this is Mitch, man.
But for some reason, Mitch has this chip on his shoulder. Like, we should adore him. We adore you when you're out there. But the problem is, Mitch, is too many times you're not. He be going on there like, I got something for y'all. He be like talking crazy. It's like, Mitch, hold on, baby. We appreciate you. That's why we need you here.
I think I like that. He has a chip on his shoulder, and he's dealing with all the trade rumors. I feel him. I don't feel the IG pictures and the videos. They must stop. He's doing facials and all that, the avocado, whatever on his face. I don't like that. The tweets I'm fine with. The redemption thing, whatever it is, you doubting me, I'm okay with that.
What
Because that's
redemption, Mitchell? Mitchell,
he's
what
been
redemption?
hurt. Listen, we need the guys with edge. Paul George is out here talking crazy. What is he
Talking what?
talking about?
Paul George
Like,
said last summer,
They say
I
the
want my
hold on, y'all can
bully.
hear me?
yeah,
Yeah, we
They
got
say the
you.
Lakers is discussing the trade to get Jeremy Grant. You heard that?
Yep, that's a good move for them.
that's major.
That's big. That
Was
kind of
Jeremy
move.
Grant with Toronto when they won? Or am I mistaking him for
No, you make mistaken for somebody else.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
No, Jeremy Grant is in Portland right now, rotting away. He needs to
Yes,
get out of there.
yeah, he done got that money from Detroit, and his skill set. He's one of those guys that he could be a piece, like how
Yes.
Bruce, like what Bruce
Yes.
Brown did over there to
Yes.
Denver. Yeah, yeah,
Yes, OG. Fully agree with that. They
wait,
need to.
a piece for what? The Lakers gonna do what?
No, I mean, listen, if the Lakers can get Jeremy Grant, and then they find a way to get Klay Thompson, bruh, I'm telling you, the Lakers is going to be dangerous, man. They still, I'm not a fan of them at all, but they still making the playoffs. Remember, they made the playoffs last year, even though they lost. They still made the playoffs. Listen.
Yeah, I like that pickup for them if they do find a way to do that.
I'm telling you,
that's a subtle move that they need to go do.
Man, man. Listen, this off season is going to be crazy. And I feel sad for Dom Dropper, man. Lord have mercy, I feel sad for my brother.
I'm gonna talk mess about him while he's not around right now. I still love him though. But Dom running around here talking about he likes what they doing. No, Don. No. Dom, if you're listening, if you're watching, we love you. I love you, my brother. But don't try to make yourself feel good about what's happening in with the Clippers right now. Please,
he did not
brother.
say that knowing that them Clippers re-signed James Harden and how he feel about Harden.
He said he likes what the value of the contract was for Harden. This is Don talking. He likes the value of the contract for what Harden has left in the tank. That was number one. And number two is he's jumping for joy at the fact that they signed Derrick Jones Jr. Dime is trying to force himself to believe that these Clippers are going to be good next year. We need to get Dime up here and have him answer some tough questions.
Wait, he doesn't believe they're going to be good.
Bro, all right. I ain't going to talk about my brother while he's not here no more. Dime, we need to talk to you, brother.
The Clippers are not going to be good. That's insane. I'm thinking he's talking about.
They got athletic with getting Derrick Jones Jr. Yes, Derrick Jones Jr. was in the finals this year. Yes, 100%.
He's not helping no Clippers do
Couldn't
nothing.
find him though,
nothing.
once they
Get
got
out of
there.
here, man.
Couldn't find him.
But
the Lakers just got better.
The Clippers, hold on, they got Kawhi Leonard though, y'all. They should be fine.
What you said, OG? What you said, OG? He ain't the boogeyman no more.
Yeah. Now I ain't looking so crazy now. Yeah. You better start respecting my genius.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Acting like he went to Washington and took them to a trip. He went to a number one seed. Get out of here, man. That team was stacked. When he won in San Antonio, I'm not saying he ain't good. When he won in San Antonio, stacked. Get out of here, man. And then Clay and Durant get hurt. They don't even win that. So listen, man. They got their star. There should be no complaining. If he's the guy everybody think he is, they should be just fine. The greatest small forward, whatever, and all that dumb mess. Yeah.
But you know what? You know what? Here's the thing now. Okay, Harden is still there, right? But think about this, y'all. There's not an assortment of players around now that can hide the fact that he doesn't play. Like he might have to actually play 65, 70 games this year.
Yo, bro. If he play that, that's a stretch. Like once again, is teams and GMs and owners are so desperate. They are giving guys that's 34, 35, 4 or 5 year contracts worth $200 million, bro. I'm not signing James Harden 2 years for $70 million. Are you kidding me? No disrespect, Deuces, my brother. Go down to Charlotte somewhere. Let them rob them. We LA. What you talking about? Nah, man. This season gonna be hilarious. Cause everybody just
Um,
playing because they get money. Ain't nobody playing to be great.
yeah, for all that, if you knew Paul George told you I want to go to the Warriors and you denied him, you supposed to sign and trade James Harden and get
Well,
that
hold,
ball rolling.
hold on. I seen a report this morning. I think it was Woj. Got a big shout out to him, the GOAT. He was saying the reason why the Clippers didn't get him because they didn't want to add that fourth year.
Absolutely, they didn't want to give him the fourth year, and they didn't want to send him where he wanted to go to. No, you ain't going to Golden
No,
State.
no, right,
Go find somewhere else.
but my point is, why not just give him the money? What y'all gonna do now? No, listen, y'all gonna be in Lakers shadows forever. Nobody's thirsty to come to the Clippers. You think people want to go to the Clippers? The superstar don't even talk. He ain't recruiting. He ain't doing nothing. Then all the other players can miss me. Yo, nah, man, Kawhi, man. Listen, I like Kawhi. He remind me of me. I get it. But I'm saying in that leadership position where you the best player, he ain't doing no recruiting. He ain't talking no. He ain't doing nothing. Nah, man. The Clippers is a mess. Always a mess. Always gonna be a mess. And I've been saying that. Still a
Yeah,
great player.
I don't know. I'm very curious to see like what direction the Clippers go in now. Like that signing Harden to a 2 year 70. What was it? 70?
Yep,
I
two
thought it
years,
was
70
60.
mil. No, it was
70.
70.
It's
70?
70. So it was close to like 35. Like
Bro, he got
Oh, yeah,
70.
Jesus.
you know what I'm saying? Like what how do you justify that? Like, and I'm not even gonna steal this take. And it was perfect. Like Perk said, all Balmer has done has paid guys, paid construction workers, pay and just paid like he's just been just paying people, have nothing to show for it right now.
It's a fact. It's a
Paying the
fact.
construction the
Yeah,
construction
because he
workers
built,
cost.
say built the new state. Like he's just paying people, just shelling out money with absolutely nothing to show for it. And
They
like,
robbing them blind, bro.
right, I would be frustrated too if I was him. That goofy ass dance that he does on the sidelines, and he's so hyped,
Hey,
and
hey,
like I love
Flea.
it.
Imagine you being a player for the Clippers and that's your owner. Bro, in your mind, you going, oh yeah, we gonna rob him. Bro, he just wanna be there, bro. He just wanna be a part of everything. He don't know what's going on. Bro,
We
he don't know
gonna
what's going on.
rob him.
Oh
That
man,
was
what? Yeah,
wild.
we
That
robbed.
was
Yeah.
wild, OG.
And
Oh, bro.
let's not forget
Nah, that
Isaiah
was
Harden.
crazy. I'm sorry, that was crazy. We gonna rob him.
Listen, Isaiah Hartenstein, John Wall robbed him. Isaiah Hartenstein walked because they wanted to sign John Wall. That's how his ball
Bro,
got rolling.
That's
The
right.
Clippers was Lawrence Frank. We've sung your praises. We Kenya Martin sings your praises. You on the same list as your man, Bob? What's his name? Or the GM for the Warriors? Dunleavy?
Oh,
mm-hmm.
Dunleavy.
Mm-mm. Oh, all right. Let's give props to All Ball. He's been calling Ty Lue suspect for a minute. You want to chop and block as well, brother. I don't care what they signed you
Yeah.
for. Lawrence Frank, Dunleavy, Ty Lue, you on the board for fraudum or whatever the word is. I'm tired. Fraudum. What is that? The Clippers let Isaiah Hartenstein go. And now he's joining the same organization they traded SGA to.
Come on, man. Come
It
on.
gets worse.
Y'all
The
just lost.
Clippers
Y'all
are
just lost Paul.
trash.
Y'all just lost Paul George.
Yep.
And then y'all have a superstar like y'all say LeBron got power. Shit. Listen, man.
Damn, Uncle
Kawhi got
Dennis.
listen. Uncle Dennis and Kawhi, the greatest backcourt in NBA history. It ain't
Denny's.
listen, it ain't Kobe and Shaq. It's Uncle Dennis and Kawhi.
Who's the better duo, OG? Uncle Dennis and Kawhi, or Bronny and LeBron?
Wait a
Kawhi,
minute.
Kawhi, listen, hold on. Kawhi and Uncle Dennis, bro. Listen, Flea. Kawhi don't have to do nothing he don't want to do.
Fact.
Bro, we don't even know if he's injured. Like Kawhi gonna be like, yo, I don't want to play, I'm injured. We don't even know. Give me my money. I'm chilling. I don't know if I'm playing next week. Oh,
I would
it's a game going on. I'm walking out.
I would
I
agree.
don't know.
I would agree with that though, because it's just when you don't make yourself available for the scrutiny. Like some of these guys make themselves available because of the world we live in, and how they make themselves so accessible via these social media, platforms. Kawhi don't really make himself available for the scrutiny. And that, like, I don't know if that bothers me, but it just seems like you don't have nobody to answer to, whether that is the fans, whether that is NBA circles, whether that is GMs. Like, who does this nigga have to answer to besides his wife and Uncle Dennis? That shit bothers me. I'm sorry. Like, that shit bothers me. How are you the only guy in the NBA that doesn't have to answer the tough questions when, like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry.
This one I gotta give props to Rich Paul. Because Rich Paul, as bad as he answers these questions and he sounds crazy, he goes up there and lies. At least he lies and has something to say and faces the music. Because for him to have the cojones to call NBA teams up and say and threaten them that they're not gonna draft Bronny, like that's the crazy mild threat, the mildest threat of all time.
Bro, he didn't even call nobody because nobody was going to draft him. Get out of here, man.
They laugh. Why are you calling me right now with the 54
But
pick? Who's your client that you calling me about? Bronny?
but but one thing I'm gonna say about LeBron, the difference between him and Kawhi, LeBron is gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is. So for me,
Oh
like I
wait,
said,
great. No, hold on. I'm sorry. Now just LeBron. Bronny sitting there listening, taking the questions. Little man, Junior, Braun Junior.
What I'm
He's
saying.
sitting there going about it professionally,
This
man.
is what I'm
So,
saying.
you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fleet, because I gave Kawhi a lot of props, and old boy's been saying this for a while, and I dodged it for a while. I got to take the smoke for that.
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard should be ashamed of himself. And Stephen A. Smith went on there saying he's the worst superstar of all time. Now it ain't far fetched. Bronny Jr. is out here 20 years old, 19, 20, barely out of his teenage years, answering questions. You told him he's not dealing with more heat than Kawhi in LA, and not just LA, the whole everybody's talking about him. Who hasn't mentioned Bronny James in the last week when we talk about basketball and what he has to deal with? And you can't say nothing, Kawhi? You're over there in Costa Rica, apparently. On the day your man is going to get traded or signed to a different team, the guy you forced to go to LA with you. Kawhi should be ashamed of himself, man. I'm no longer a fan at all.
He just he
At
just moves,
all.
he just moves to the beat of his own drum. And although I respect that, like OG said, OG's a private dude, keeps to himself, pops out when he needs to pop out, pop back in when he needs to pop back in. Like, I respect that. But like, all ball could get away with that, right? Kawhi, you can't get away with that no more. Like, we've let you get away with that for your entire career. And we've accepted the fact that you were a little aloof. You kind of keep to yourself. You don't want to chat too much. I respect that because these niggas talk way too much for me. But there's got to be a balance. There's got to be a healthy balance. There's got to be a responsible balance. And what I mean responsible is you're great. You're one of the superstars in this league. You're a guy that people pay to watch. You're a guy that we talk about. You're a guy that we have expectations for. So when we get left in the dark about what's going on, do you care? Do you not care? What, like, that's what I mean. I don't need to know what your wife looks like or how old your children are. I don't care about that. But answer the questions about why you're not showing up in a playoff series when we need you. What is really going on with your body? Sit down and have a conversation so people could stop the speculation. Yo, this is what's going on with me. This is what I struggle with. This is what I'm doing to get better. Like, that's all. I don't
yo,
care what you ate for dinner last night, nigga.
what the Clippers were supposed to do if they were smart, I'd have did the same thing San Antonio did. I'd have found a place that I could get a whole lot for him, the way he could go there and he'd be that missing piece and win a chip. Bro, I'm getting rid of him, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's no way in the world. And how long him and Paul George been together now? 4 or 5 years? What, one Western Conference Finals? One? I don't think these guys is averaging 50, 60 games a season.
They blew a
Nah.
3-1 lead.
Nah.
They blew a
Nah.
3-1 lead. And,
Nah.
you know, just I'm totally disgusted. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith for saying that. We rarely ever say that. He was very bold about it. Shout out to All Ball for saying that. Very bold about it. And just now it's hitting me like this kid just came to the league, man. I just thought about it right now. Certain things get to me. And that kid is facing way more scrutiny than you are, Bronny James. And I don't care if it's a script, Flea. I'm on Fish. I don't care if he's reading the script. He's sitting there taking the heat, man. That kid, he looks comfortable on camera. Shout out to LeBron for that as well. Because what like Uncle Dennis and Kawhi, like it's irresponsible, man. If he was on the Knicks, we would go crazy. If this was happening to the Knicks, we would be going bananas. I
That's a
don't.
fact.
It's a fact.
Carmelo used to face the media. That's the one that I always give him props. He came to New York and he faces the media.
Hold on, bro.
He
I
took
don't care.
all the heat.
I don't care if you don't face the media. I need you on the court.
Flat out.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but he's
Listen,
not doing either.
right,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is, like, to me, the media part is not even bothering me. What's bothering me is, bro, you're not on the court. Bro, you're the best player on the team. You're the leader of that organization. We know the drill. When you're the best player on the team, that's your organization. Let's be realistic.
But that's what makes it so bothersome, OG,
Right.
is because he's not on the court, and then you don't even offer the people that do support you, right? The Clipper fan base, the diehard Kawhi Leonard fans, whoever they are out there, right? Like you don't even offer up an explanation for them. The people that are buying your sneakers, your New Balance guy. I'm sure people buy your like. Who do you think that you have to answer to when you're in this limelight? You hear all the guys say, from the Kobe's to the Michaels to the LeBrons, at some point you all heard them say, people are paying their hard-earned money to come watch me play basketball. The least I could do is go out there and play. I'm not refuting if you're injured or not, but Jesus Christ, for the majority of your career, we've had to understand that, hey, he's dealing with injuries.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I don't feel bad for the Clippers. They can keep going downhill for a lot.
At this point, I
Exactly.
don't either, OG.
Yeah,
Exactly. You
and
the same
and
way I flamed up Kevin Durant and Kyrie in Brooklyn. Y'all know what you signed up for. That Popovich warned you. I'll get to that in a second. We'll end off with that in a second. They warned you. I don't feel bad for y'all at all. I said it last year when they were talking about getting James Harden. I said, if this is the case, y'all gonna open up the stadium with this? Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna blow up, and it's worse than I thought. Cause you let George walk. You didn't even trade him.
yep.
That's crazy.
And you about to lose Westbrook.
At least they can trade him though.
I know,
They got something
I'm
out
just
of him.
saying. Yeah, but I'm just saying. Still, though, it's just everything is going down the drain because once again, you have an owner who doesn't know the game. He's just. Remember, you just got people that listen, man. There's some people with so much money that they just want to be in with the cool thing. He don't know what he doing, and you don't think them players in that organization and them coaches don't know that, bro? He's getting raw blind. He's getting raw blind.
He really is.
Great, that's a great point because a lot of these guys that buy teams, it happened with the Mets in baseball, with the Brooklyn Nets. They changed ownership twice to two different billionaires, and they keep trying to think they can get superstars and just no. They think it's a tech world. No, that's not how it works. You just don't get all these. You pick up your algorithm. No. So the
Bro,
Clippers, I don't feel bad for them, man, at all. And
it's
shout out to
just
not shout out, but Mickey Harrison and with the Miami Heat, they did it correct. They gave a piece of the team to Pat Riley, a basketball aficionado out here. They at least hired somebody
A
who
cat that
won.
knows hoops.
Yeah, played hoops. It's that's a shame what's going on over there. I almost can't. The jokes are gone. Once we started mentioning Kawhi, I'm really like pissed off about that. That is shameful what he's doing.
like you don't even know if he's playing this season.
And
Oh
you know
my
what's
God.
so bad? You know what's so bad? OG said something so subtle just now that is wild. With all the moves that have happened right now, we don't know if this nigga's gonna start pouting and be like, I don't even know if I want to play with these niggas no more.
You hear me?
We don't even know if he's gonna do that now.
Or just don't care. Or like I said, when I feel I want to play, I'm gonna play. And then when I don't want to play, remember I got my own doctor. Y'all can't tell me if I'm not injured or not. As long as them checks keep clearing. Nah, bro. Listen, man. Clippers is terrible, and I've been saying it for a long time. Big shot, my brother Don. We used to argue back and forth, and all that. Yo, we gonna go to a new arena with no superstars? Yep. Go in there with a team that's gonna compete, that's gonna get on the floor. All y'all say the Knicks ain't got no superstars. You see what we doing? We competing, we playing, we getting guys that want to play.
Yeah.
But once again, when you put stock into a guy that once again I never seen him. Yeah, he's had years where he was great and he was on certain guys' level, but he was never better than Kevin Durant or LeBron James. Maybe defensively, but when we put stock into a guy as if he was the savior of a team, he wasn't. Once again, that San Antonio team was stacked. He went to Toronto. Toronto was the number 1 seed going to the conference finals. Look at that roster. And let's be realistic. If he don't hit the lucky shot, they're going in the second round, and we're not even having this discussion. They put too much on Kawhi to where now we look for this superstar expectation craziness as if he's a LeBron, KD, Curry, and them guys, and he's not.
We bring up Ray Allen shot all the time, saving LeBron's career. We bring up a lot of stuff that saved LeBron's career. The Kyrie hit that shot saved his career in the championship. Kawhi Leonard, that shot in Toronto saved your damn reputation. Period.
Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson saved his reputation.
I was gonna get to that. We give Kevin Durant a whole bunch of flack as well. He went out there on a damn near total Achilles or whatever it was in the finals to try to win that third chip in a row against that Toronto team that was big. That was just all 6'10" guys. He went out there and tried that at least. So Kawhi should be ashamed of himself, man. That's disgusting. He is damn. Might have to go down with Stephen A. Smith and say he might be the worst superstar of all time. That's disgusting work. I'm just ashamed. I'm ashamed I liked him that much. I'm really ashamed.
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad work. And I think he doesn't get held to a certain standard. And like flat out, I often wonder why. Like, why doesn't he get held? If we want to put him like OG said, if people want to talk about this dude in the same breath as Kawhi, LeBron, the best of the best. The expectations that we have for those two guys, we never put on Kawhi Leonard. And it's almost like, how dare we because of who he is? Like, no, nigga, you get to smoke too.
1,000,000%. I do want to leave with this though. I mentioned Popovich, all ball's favorite coach of all time. How do you guys like the move, Flea, Chris Paul to San Antonio?
Thought it was a smart move. I thought it was. I'll be honest with you. I think Chris Paul done. Me personally, Colin, but I do think that if there's anybody that could get Wemby the basketball, because if we all saw it, then I'm sure Pop saw it. If there's somebody that could get Wemby the basketball, it's just going to take them up to another level. We saw already what this kid has potentially can be, and this is like otherworldly. Like Wemby is going to be one of the greats. The problem was they just didn't get him the basketball enough. So if you want to accomplish that, I think you will go out and get a prototypical point guard. And I mean, Chris Paul is that still. I just think that he's just way past his prime. Way past his prime.
I'm not sure if all ball's on his way out.
No. I'm here.
Okay, what do you think about the Chris Paul move to San Antonio?
Well, I mean, for me, I don't know how much I like it. I think it's overrated. Only way it works for me is if Greg Popovich lets Chris Paul loose and tries to maybe reenact Chris Paul and Blake Griffin with the Clippers. Hopefully, he can show Wemby, how to just be a offensive juggernaut. I think it's good as far as like showing the young guys over there, how to play point guard, how to get Wemby the ball. Hopefully, Chris Paul could be a general where he can probably talk to Popovich, like, hey, you gotta let this young boy loose. Because I think that's the only thing that's going to be holding Wemby back is Greg Popovich. So I think, Chris Paul has enough cachet to where he could probably talk to Greg Popovich. You get what I'm saying? like, hey, Pop, you gotta let this guy loose. Gotta let him play 30+ minutes. Know what I'm saying? Gotta let
I
him be
like
the
that.
focal point.
I like that. I like that stance, OG. If
Yeah,
anybody can go in there and say, "Hey, Pop, we got to let this guy off the leash and let him go kill everybody," like he may listen to Chris Paul. I like that.
right. See, that's the only way I like this move. All right, y'all have a good one. Yes, that's the only way I like this move because Wemby can probably go down statistically as probably the greatest player ever when it comes to points, rebounds, blocks, things of that nature. But if Pop is not going to let him go, I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I like it from that standpoint. They get a guy that's a vet, very smart, and he's like the perfect point guard. And I think he could teach a lot of them guys the game. But once again, if we're not gonna let Wemby be Wemby, and we're gonna hold him back, then I don't see
Defeats the
it defeats the purpose.
I got you.
Because there's no way in the world Wemby's not averaging 30, 15, and 3 straight up.
Sure.
I don't care what the record. I'm Flea.
Nah, nah. I feel
Luka
you.
averaging 35 and 9. What we talking about?
Yeah.
Luka averaging 30. My brother. Luka averaging. We ain't get him. Too much though. Yeah. Yes, but yeah. So I mean, all right, maybe 30 and 15 is a bit much, but let's say 26, 15, and 3.
Hold on. Do y'all hear OG
Oh yeah.
handshaking and kissing babies in the background?
Oh man, look, a lot of my fellow Knicks, man. We upset with the Hartenstein thing, man. Yeah, I'm out
I
here.
know.
Yeah. So yeah, Flea, I just look at it from that standpoint. Look at what Chris Paul, even though I'm not a big fan of him, the Clippers, that was a great team. They never made it nowhere, but still. And then look what he did when he was with the OKC. Look what the effect he had on Houston. The Golden State thing, I never thought that would work anyway, so I'm not holding that against him. I'm being honest with you. That was terrible from the gate. So I think, with San Antonio, listen, man, he could be a great backup point guard and he could show them guys the ropes. And I think Popovich needs somebody to kind of school him. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. He needs somebody to teach him some new tricks.
Can y'all hear me?
Straight up. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
I believe what Fish is saying is true. CP3 to the Spurs is a rebuilt alternator in a 2025 Bentley. Um, I don't agree with the latter part because I don't think it's wasted work. Um, what CP3 did in Phoenix that season was, people were injured, and I understand that, but they made the finals. He's been to three conference finals then. The two were with the Clippers, with a young team. It was gonna be tough for
He never been to the conference finals with the Clippers.
I thought he went to two Western Conference Finals with them.
Not with the Clippers. Remember,
No.
Clippers' only
Oh,
conference finals was with Paul George when Kawhi got hurt.
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so he made two with the Rockets. So those teams like the Rockets, the Phoenix Suns, and now the Spurs, I think they work for CP3 because he can't manipulate the older guys. Like when he was on the Clippers, and Kenyon Martin didn't like him. A lot of these older, they from this similar age group, we ain't falling for your BS. They think he's sneaky, all type of stuff. But with the kids, remember, SGA said that worked. It was wonders for me when CP3 was here. They're still very close, apparently. Greg Popovich last year said, I still got to teach these guys fundamentals. They don't even know what they're doing out there. Pass, shoot, all kind of stuff. Jeremy Sohan and Devin Vassell are going to learn a thing or two from Chris Paul, and maybe Trey Jones is as well. They need a guy like that to just get Wemby the ball and learn how to get that guy the ball. They need a system or not a guy to show them what they
Yeah,
need to do with the ball in their hands. And they
but
haven't been shown that from a guy that has done it before.
hey Flea, you heard what Fabian just said. Look what Greg Popovich said. What if you played on the Spurs? How would you feel if your coach said that about you? You get what I'm trying to say? Greg Popovich needs to be careful
Yeah.
because it's not about you no more, bro. Like it's a new
Yeah.
day. These
That.
these players got all the
Yeah.
power. And for you, I'm sorry, Flea, I want to hear your response. If you played on the Spurs and you heard Pop said that, how would you feel? Thanks, Ash. How would you feel,
Um.
Flea?
Um. I mean, personally, I'm a little different, so I try not to let my ego get in the way. But I know what we dealing with, or who we talking about, the
But,
demographic,
but
and
we
these
but we
guys.
talk about but Flea, we
Yeah,
also
yeah,
talk about today's young men and women.
100%, and that's forget me. This is who we talking about today, and these dudes walk around with their ego on their shoulder, right? And it's hard for them. Like you said, it's a new day, so you got to know who you talking to and how to talk to them. You got to change up a little. If you still want to keep a job, if you still want to be the head coach of San Antonio Spurs, you got to switch up with that. You got to switch up with that. You got to adapt to how these young guys receive information. So no, that wouldn't land well with me at all if I'm one of these young guys.
Well, I think it has
And
to. I don't
and
think it
and
matters.
he's picking the team, but he's picking these guys. The whole NBA is nothing but young players. Why are you the only one with that problem?
He's also
You
picking
picking them.
CP3. Well, he's also picked up CP3 to help him with that. So I understand what Fisher's saying. If you want a mentor, make CP3 an assistant coach. Don't waste the roster spot with $11 million. I think you still need the guy on the court to show you. I don't. They don't have that.
But
They really didn't have somebody. They were really not giving him the ball. Sohan is out of his mind. He's out of his mind. Devin Vassell's more of a scorer. Trey Jones might be the guy. He needs we thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna be something bigger than what he was. Not saying or maybe I confused him for Tyus Jones too much, but I think CP3 there. I love the move because we're gonna watch Wemby. He's gonna be on TV, and I don't want to see him without talent next to him getting him the ball. That's not basketball. That's crazy. And San Antonio doesn't want to waste their time. Maybe they're supposed to rumored to get Trey Young as well. That's been
it's Greg
out
Popovich
there.
wasting. It's Greg Popovich wasting San Antonio's time, bro. He's
But how
picking
was
these
okay? So
players
how was that?
because he's picking these players. He's stuck in his ways. He's getting all these guys from overseas. He don't want to come along with the times. He has to understand it's a players' league now. It ain't about the coach no more. 20
I don't
years
think it
ago,
is
yeah, the
anymore.
coach, man. 20 years ago, the coach called the shots. Right now, Greg Popovich still think he's the Greg Popovich from 20 years ago with Tim Duncan in them. Bruh, build the team around Wemby and make sure Wemby is the guy getting all the shots. Point blank, period. Point blank, period.
But
You got a generational talent.
you don't think that's the start of this? That's the
No,
start.
no, bruh.
That has to be the start.
My opinion, I don't think Greg Popovich is doing that. Greg Popovich is still stuck in his ways. He want to try to make another Tim Duncan. He want to be the reason for something. Bro, you got to let Wemby go. I'm sorry. You got to let Wemby go. Straight up.
He's gonna trade him, or he's gonna
No,
No,
leave.
no.
let him be him.
You're right. I'm
He's
saying,
been. Well, hold on. So CP3 is because for me CP3 is exactly what you're saying. The veteran, aged veteran. He's washed up, but he's lending himself towards that. I think he's agreeing with you. He's just vocal about it. I can't say. How can you not agree with that?
I mean, like I said, I don't. The only way, your initial question. I'm sorry, I got a little amped up. It's just that, I'm not a big Greg Popovich fan.
We
It's
know.
not hard to tell,
We know.
Clearly,
and I will never hide from it. I told you, him and Bill Belichick is the two coaches where it was all the players. Had nothing to do with them because when Tim Duncan was gone, when Tom Brady was gone, them dudes is regular civilians. That is a fact. And the NBA looks out for them guys all the time, and they drop Wemby in his lap. And a guy like Wemby should be playing 30 plus minutes. He should be getting the ball every time down the court, and he should be averaging 26, 15, and 3. But if Greg Popovich stays stuck in his ways, that is not going to happen. Simple. It's time for him to go, bro. He 80. It's over. He
so
80.
we're not watching any San Antonio games.
No, I would. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not thirsty to watch it. How I'm thirsty to watch my Knicks or Philadelphia or see the demise of Golden State, shit like that. Nah, because them dudes is not Wimby, not even a focal point. He damn near a flea. When you play with somebody, you got to damn near take the ball from them and do your own thing.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
what Wimby be having to do on the court.
yes. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
after a while, I watched that game for 5 minutes. I'm watching him run down the middle, post up. They not giving him the ball. Then they got 2, 3 players. I forgot their names. They always do something wild on the court. I'm like, yeah, I ain't watching this shit, man. Whoa. You know, so sorry to go on my rant. I apologize, my brother.
Come on, we need that. We need that.
Yeah, so
We need. I need to hear the opposite of it because for me, I love the move. The Golden State thing was never going to work because what are you really going to do with Draymond? You're going to sit down and play cards. You're not going to show Steph Curry how to get better. You're not going to show Steph Curry how to get better, CP3. That's not going to happen. But Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, Sohan, he could talk to these guys. I forgot, who do they draft?
you know how they do. You know how they
Who's
get
San
up.
Antonio?
Yeah.
Overseas dudes.
Yeah, I can't call it right now. I know they got another Frenchman, I think.
You know how you give it
I
up.
thought they
He
got the
started this
kid.
mess.
I thought they got the kid that was supposed to be drafted top 3.
Ooh.
San Antonio introduced their draft class today. Stephen Castle and Harrison Ingram.
Oh yeah, Stephon Castle. Excuse me.
I know
That's
Castle.
who they got. Yes. Yeah, that's a great pickup.
Okay.
That's a kid from UConn. He's like,
Fabian, just to let you know, Flea, Fabian was right. Lord have mercy. I've been standing outside for 5 minutes.
Peter Parker.
Ooh.
He said, "Lord have mercy."
Yeah, you know I'm old head. Yeah, I'm still using the old school slang, man.
Come on, G. He said, "Lord have mercy." I'm standing outside for 5 minutes.
Hey, Flea, I'm still saying, "Hey, sweetie." They don't even look. They look at me like I'm speaking French. Like what? don't let me go on the pop the balloon challenge. They popping the balloon as soon as I step up. I ain't got the slang.
I scroll so fast when I see that shit. I see that shit and try to break my screen trying to scroll.
That's the funniest. Listen,
yo,
everybody in the chat and my brothers, if y'all don't watch the balloon challenge, please watch it. Hilarious.
Wild funny. This shit is wild funny.
Hilarious.
This shit is wild funny.
The last one I saw was crazy. I'm good. I'll pass. I can't even talk. I can't even say what happened.
I love it. Yo,
they went crazy.
A dude told a girl, "Man, give her the treadmill." She swung on him.
Oh wait, what? A balloon challenge? Oh, I'm thinking of the reveal chat thing. What's the balloon challenge?
Nah.
When they up there and there's like a line of sisters, and all I've seen is sisters. So it's a line of sisters, and they all have a balloon, and you know a dude comes out, or vice versa too. It's a line of dudes, and a woman comes out, and they have. Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah,
bro, whoever invented
your man that was the plumber? Your man that was the plumber?
Yeah.
Listen, whoever invented that, I pray that they got that trademarked or whatever it is, because that is the most genius thing I've ever seen.
Yo.
That shit is pure entertainment.
Yo, it's insane how crazy they go.
That's gonna be on TV soon.
Now hold
Prime
on.
time. No, it's crazy.
Yo, listen, I just seen one where the dude, he damn near peeked around the corner and all the balloons popped. Listen. And then when he tried to still walk, the dude put his arms around him and turned it back around like, "Yo, bro, get out of here, my dude." Yo, he ain't even get around the corner.
Yo, it's insane.
I love it.
Not, right, monkey. You not qualified, queen. Did y'all see my son with the son who looked like the Ninja Turtle? Brolic son.
Killed him. Wow. Killed him.
So, dude, they say they called his job, he got fired.
See? Yeah.
I love it.
I
love it. Pure entertainment.
You're not qualified, queen.
Your man was the plumber. You already know what time it is, though, y'all. I don't like StreamYard doing that, man. Why you cutting my guy? Yeah.
Oh, good. I be missing y'all like crazy, man.
Come on now.
Whoa. I'm gonna try to go live later on. You know, your man Zayn got a tournament. They want me to pull up, so I'm gonna go up there and laugh at them.
I like that. Who Jose putting together something?
Yeah. They putting it together. Him and my man Silla, young nigga from the block. So they got Monday. They said Monday through Thursday, 2 games a day 14 and under, 19 and under, 5 and 6 o'clock.
Dope.
So
Dope.
yeah, I'm gonna pull up, and laugh with them. So I'm gonna go live and see how it's looking today.
That's what's up.
I gotta go just to hear the commentary you guys won't hear on camera. The all
Fact.
ball
Listen.
Zay
Fact.
commentary
Oh,
off the
listen,
mic
and
is
they
crazy.
got a mic. Lord have mercy.
Oh no.
And you know what
But
Zay
see,
said, yo, Two, I need you on the mic. I said, just give me some. I said, just make sure you got about 5 waters. That's my payment, and I'm on the mic.
if you need bodyguards, please do not hire Rick Ross bodyguards.
Please don't.
Because the way all ball and don't let Uncle Ice. Oh dear Jesus, no. Ice will go crazy. If it's Ice and all ball on the mic, it might be a spectacle out there.
Man,
That will be the show.
Ice used to argue with people, moms and pops, during some games when he was on the mic, bro. Nah, Ice is dangerous.
Wait, Ice is arguing with niggas' moms?
Yeah, Fleet, real talk. Yeah, Ice is vicious.
I am not surprised because Ice is he's too raw. What is he doing on the court?
Yeah, Ice is crazy.
Why?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, let this phone charge, meet them in the park at 5, and the weather's beautiful. So and it ain't mad hot. So yeah, I'm gonna let this phone charge. I'm gonna definitely hopefully I can tune in for a little bit and just see this mess.
Nah, I'm gonna
Yo,
be locked in.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, Monkey Ray said you gotta hit him with the God bless you, miss.
I ain't gonna lie. God bless you, miss. Might get you arrested today.
It might get you locked up.
Yeah, that's a fact. Word
I'm
of mother,
telling
Fleet.
you.
Nah,
The God bless you with the miss, they don't like that.
Yeah, God bless you, miss, is nothing but weirdos, bro. Like, now, yo, Flea, think about it real quick before we hang up. So, man, we all kind of, Flea young in us, but still, Flea been outside, so he know. Certain phrases now, when you use them shit sound crazy.
It sound wild.
Like, even somebody be like, yo, God bless King. I be looking like, what? Yo, get out of here, man.
Don't call me king. Don't call me my good brother.
Imagine what the females feel when you be like, hey, God bless you, sweetie. I know they be like, this fucking creep.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
Word of mother.
Why you praying for me?
Right. Yeah,
that's crazy. Why are you praying for me? That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Yo, listen, man. They got a lot of options out here, man. It's the summer.
Man.
That's a fact.
Me, baby.
New York bros tell you suck my D and call you bro in a minute.
Yeah, come on, man.
What?
When Cam said it, I was like, it ain't only me. The New York girl.
I'm waiting to hear the story. I'm waiting to hear the story of a dude saying a bro called him bro while they was having sex. That's the story I'm waiting to hear.
No. Wait,
Flee.
don't do that. Wait, don't do it. It's not real. Listen, why you doing that, old boy?
Hey, Flea.
Nah,
when we gonna
ain't
hear
what
that
you calling
story,
me, old boy.
I was hitting it from the back, and she was like, "Yo, bro, you kill him." I'm waiting to hear that New York story.
No. You tell me I'm killing you, bro. I'm out, and I'm never coming back.
Right.
And I'm never coming back.
Right. That's the story I'm waiting to hear. Nigga be like, "Yo, bet shorty, bitch told me suck my dick." And remember, you know what that mean when she say that. Nigga said I'm hitting it, and the bitch called me bro. Nigga, I'm out of here.
Don't ever address me to the Frank stand, baby girl. And don't ever call me bro while we get into it. That's it. Don't do that.
That's how nasty New York is out here.
Insane, bro.
I'm so scared of New York, it don't make no sense.
Yo, Fish said they shoot back. Fish said they shoot back. Pray for yourself.
Exactly. Your Fish is stupid.
Yo, they said they shoot back. Pray for yourself. Nah, that's a fact though.
Listen, man, we wasn't playing out here today. 2 hours, Isaiah Hartenstein. The reaction to Isaiah Hartenstein robbing the Oklahoma City Thunder $27 million a year, $29 million a year. That's all ball.
Suckers.
Are we live? You know what this is.
Never the little one.
Come on, man. We ain't playing out here. You got 3 more comments. South Bronx vibes. That's wild. They're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit y'all with, hey, yo, my man's. Nah, come on.
All Ball TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.